Well, Ed, right now, those additional 130 U.S. military advisors or assessors or whatever you want to call them are in Iraq. And while speaking at Camp Pendleton in California, Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel gave a vague explanation of how that military personnel will be used.
To take a closer look and give a more in-depth assessment of where we can continue to help.
Also, the Obama administration is still trying to gauge the impact of several days of recent targeted airstrikes on ISIS. Meantime, the White House and Pentagon are both considering a risky mission to help save thousands of Yazidi refugees. They're still trapped on a mountaintop in Iraq, and if this decision is made, the U.S. would be one step closer to direct combat with ISIS on the ground. Now, according to the White House, the proposal is still being considered and has not yet been approved by President Obama, who continues his vacation in Martha's Vineyard. Meantime, down in Chile, officials are saying they have experienced the largest heist in that country's history. An armed gang stole more than $10 million from a Chilean airport yesterday in an armored car, I should say. Those 8 gunmen disguised themselves just as workers before assaulting security guards and then unloading that truck from the unloading the money from that armored truck. The group fled the scene in 2 separate vehicles, and one of the vans was later found abandoned in a nearby field. Chilean officials say the robbery is, quote, an embarrassment, and airport security should have been better prepared. Police are currently reviewing security footage from the crime scene. I'm John Bachman. That's your Newsmax Now update. More news in 30 minutes.